G'day guys, James and Ant here.
Hi
Live
there.
from Wood. This week's custom bat of the week is a little guy.
It is.
How tall was the customer that we made this for? Around
So
145?
yeah, I think between 140, 145,
Yeah.
1 metre 45, and so that, yeah, just obviously you get down into the junior ranges, you've got to suit it to the height. That's the first really crucial part.
Yep.
Then you start looking at how big they are. You know, as kids, there are so many different ranges of kids. Some are stronger, some are not so strong. So
Especially
you've got to
7, 8, 9, 10. At those ages, they can be
Exactly.
quite a variety of heights and weights and obviously strength as well. Some of those kids are quite slight but can have a really, really good eye, so they need something really light with high
Correct.
performance to be able to get the value for the shots.
No, that's exactly right. And I think at the end of the day, what you've got to do is, first you obviously get that height matched up, and then the balance. The balance is crucial. You've got to make sure they can actually lift it. One of the things that obviously people always say is, try and hold the bat out with your top hand to see if you can actually hold it. But I'd actually say go a bit further than that. Pick up the bat, hold it, and then take away your bottom hand, and then play the same shots. And if you can play your shots easily with just your top hand, that bat's ideal.
Yep.
If you can't play your shots and can't actually manage the bat with the top hand, that's an indication it's quite a bit too heavy. So that actually goes right the way through your ranges. Even as an adult, you can use that theory too. It does work, and so it just shows how much forearm strength you've got.
So what is the weight of this one?
This one's about £1.12, so very light.
Very light.
And at the end of the day, certainly in a size 3, you don't want to go much more than sort of £1.15. I'd say that's really right up there, because there aren't many kids that can manage something more.
And that's in our flat face special profile.
It
You guys
is,
might
it
be
is.
able to see
Yep.
there. Yep.
And you've just got a really nice big profile, but it's got the power in it, but you've taken a lot of wood out high up. You've still got a reasonable edge. It's a good solid little bat.
How do you make that shape balance well? Obviously that's the question I get a lot, is when you sacrifice wood out of here, guys feel like it might be bottom heavy. What's the
to a
trick?
degree, what you do is you don't take that all out to start with, so you make the shape in a more traditional way. So everything flows, so your handle flows, the shape flows through your handle, and then that's the last thing that you do is take that thing out, and then subtly just take a bit more wood out through the toe area here, scallop very slightly. You don't need to scallop much, and then it just starts to it balances. Yeah, it works. But it is a tricky shape to get right, to be fair. But it's one of those things that if you get it right, it works and it balances nicely, and you've got a nice nice setup. And this one obviously in a blue retro label, which is a little bit different. Don't do many of those, but it's just some people like all sorts of different things, so we can always give it a crack and see what happens.
That's a size 3 in our special reserve willow at £1 12 ounces for a young lad.
That's the one.